What up, folks? This is Jason Hopkins with the I Am Jason Hopkins podcast. Now, the brand new YouTube channel that I'm trying to get launched and switch over. So, I just want to say hello. Thanks for tuning in and founding member of the NOLACES movement. First on the list, which was really cool, is today we passed 400. That's awesome. And as I said before, there's going to be two gifts that'll be going out to Melissa and Jen. Jen was our 400th, and Melissa invited her at some point. It just so happened that the way it worked out is she was the 400th. So they each get t-shirts. It's going to have the No Laces, hashtag No Laces, and that's it. So I'm excited for that. Another thing that I found, I kept on seeing founding members on some people's name. And I was like, what the heck is that? How did that happen? Come to find out, that's a badge, obviously, that Facebook gives out, which is super cool. It's basically within your first 3 days, if you invite people and actually comment and be a part of the group, you get that badge. And there's a lot of other badges as it continues to go on. So that's pretty awesome. So definitely, I want you to share this. I want you to get this out there because there are people in need that need to see the No Laces movement. They have issues with domestic violence. They have addiction. They're in recovery. Domestic violence victims, a lot of different victim mentality out there, even the PTSDs, whatever it may be. I want this to be the No Laces movement for all of that. Not really a niche, but I feel there's a big need for it. Also, going back on the numbers, this is pretty cool. We have 199 of those from Newark, so that's a start. It's slowly branching out. 36 from Columbus, 11 from Heath, Lancaster, Cleveland, Reynoldsburg, Cincinnati, Zanesville, Marion, Ironton. But what's super cool is that at the moment of the 404, we have 300 some from the United States. We have 2 in the United Kingdom, 1 in the Philippines, and 1 in South Korea. Which, that's pretty fucking rad. Oops, sorry. That's pretty rad. So keep it up, guys. Keep this going. I just urge you some caution. I don't want you just to go out and just recruit people just for the numbers' sake. I want true core people. And I may be off, maybe not, but I don't even know how to say this. When it's a detective from the county as a member, I don't want that there. Because that, and I'm not going to be able to control this once this get out beyond the means. Because there's going to be fake names, there's going to be fake people. But I don't want that because that's going to break down the integrity of the group that are dealing with certain things going on. And kind of they come in and we'll start DM certain people that have issues or whatever. Or actually, I've been on the other side and I've seen the detectives actually use the Facebook groups to find people with warrants. That is not what I'm doing here. Now, I can only control my county. I'm not going to be able to control the rest of the world once we get to that point. But I do want you to be caution, think about it, and just like anything else when it comes to social media, you have to be understanding of what is out there. I can't control if they have a fake name or a whole fake ID because they do that. They have different IDs that get into different Facebook groups to track people down. And that's something out of my realm and anyone else's realm we can control. But if you're sending a direct link to someone you know that is that way, and if it's someone that I know, it's not going to happen. Bottom line. That's I'm sorry. Maybe that's something I have the downfall, but I'd rather have that be the downfall, that I block them and take them out of this group, than actually have them infiltrating my group, arresting people for shit that I'm not even messing with right now. So I'm keeping the integrity up there. Is that a bad moral choice or whatever? No, I don't feel it. I can sleep at night. I want my people to have a place to come to and talk and express themselves. They don't sit in a 28-day rehab and listen to everyone's story. They don't go to AA and just for shit's sake to sit there and listen to these different peoples. They don't go to NA and listen to them and see if they're messed up or check people for warrants. So they're not going to come in my group, in our group, and do that. So I apologize for whoever sent that to them, and I'm sorry. I weighed on my mind for a good part of today, but I made a decision. Sorry, I had to block, and that's only because I did know exactly who it was. And luckily it wasn't a fake profile. I would have never known. But we have to be cautious when we're trying to build this group. Not be paranoid and scared, but just be cautious. If you know what these people do, just, you don't know. They still have their job. They still have numbers they need to hit. Unfortunately, that's the way that business is ran. You need this many warrants. You need this. You need this. And they get tracked from their sergeants and their lieutenants and their captains. That's just the way it is. But I don't want my group to be affiliated with that at all, because that's not what we're doing here. I don't care if you have that. I don't care if you have the warrants. I don't care. You're here to get fixed. You're not here to be scared and to find a bad place for you to be in fear. Try to get the fix. That's all I want. Get the fix and make yourself better for tomorrow. But just think about that when you start inviting people. This is going to be outside my realm. We're at 400 now. I don't know where we'll be. And we're going to be outside of Licking County. And when that happens, I can't control that stuff. But if I can control it and fix it right away, I'm going to do it. Bottom line. And same goes with bowling. Same goes with people sharing other people's information. I told my members in the very beginning that I want them to reach out to me and say, hey, this person's doing this. Send me a screenshot. Send me this. This person's talking crap. We don't have time for that. This needs to be a safe haven for you guys. And it needs to be a safe haven for me, because I have my moments and I have my bad moments. This is a safe place. So I just want that to be known. So just be leery when you're adding people. I love that you're adding people, but add the right people. Because trust me, I have, 2,000 some people. I could hit invite to all of them. My numbers skyrocket. That's not what it's about. I don't want people here to be haters or to be spies or to be talking shit or to be bullying other people or to be detectives and coming in trying to find people. It's just not going to happen. I'm not breaking any laws, so I don't really care. So anyway, we've been talking about a lot of darkness and light, and I found this story, so bear with me. If you see me up here with my hand and that stuff, I'm off the camera now, so hopefully I don't pick my nose. But anyway, this is called The Given Light, and this story is awesome. Once upon a time, a man had heard that in a foreign place far away there was a holy flame burning. So he got up and left his home to find this holy flame and bring some of his light back home to his house. He thought, when I have this light, then I will have happiness and life, and all the people I love will have it too. So he traveled far, far away and finally found the holy flame, which he lit his light. On his way back, he had but only one worry: his light could go out. On his way home, he met someone who was freezing and didn't have any fire, who begged him to give him some of his fire. The man with the light hesitated for a moment. Man, I don't know if I can share this. I think about what's going through his mind. Wasn't his light too precious, too holy to be given away for something ordinary like that? Despite these doubts, he decided to give some of his light to the one who was freezing in the darkness. The man continued his journey home, and when he had almost reached his house, a terrible thunderstorm started. Sounds like me, story of my life. He tried to protect his flame from the rain, and the storm took it out. By the end of it, he had no light. To return the long way back to the place where he got the holy flame was burning was impossible. He wouldn't have enough strength to go back that far. But he was strong enough to return to the human being whom he had helped on his way home. And with this light, he can light his own again. It's an amazing little teeny story that means it's so little but means so much, especially in a time right now. We want to hold on to things that are really precious to us and maybe not share. But when that happens, or that thought occurs where you see someone walking down the road and you might want to pick them up or whatever, and you just don't know, if you can handle certain things, do it. It wasn't too long ago, and I said this story with some friends. I went to the library and it was pouring down rain. This guy was walking, got his umbrella out, which he had an umbrella. I yelled at him and said, do you got a far walk or are you close? He's like, I'm over on this street. And I knew where that street was, and that's like 5 miles. I said, do you mind me taking you? Now, I don't have any problem defending myself, and this old man I could have whooped if I had to. So I'm okay. I don't think he's going to put me in my trunk or stab me or shoot me or any of that stuff. So he gets in the car, and next you know, he's holding his nose. The whole time I'm like, oh, God, do I stink? And he goes, no, your gum smells like shit. He didn't say thank you. He didn't say nothing other than my gum smelled like shit. Dropped him off at his apartment and went on his way. I'll never forget that. But that's just little things. There's little things we can do in a time of darkness right now that you just don't know. And until it's over, I'm going to just keep shining my light. That's all I can do, is just keep doing it. Keep pushing the No Laces movement. Keep being positive, because you can do two things. Really, three. You can be positive, you can be negative, or you can give up. Well, the other two just don't fit me, and that's just not the way I'm made. But just to be positive and get through another day. And that goes back to a little teeny story that I read on Christopher Columbus. And I know it's all changed with the Indigenous People Day and all that stuff. I get that. I'm not saying that. But through the rough waters where he was going, where he didn't know, he just had a feeling he was going to the right place. Someone recovered his journal, and every night he entered his journal, today we sailed on. So he complained about it, and then today we sailed on. And I really think we need to take each day like that. I know it's negative, and I know there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of uncertainty, but keep shining and keep sailing on. So hopefully you see this as the YouTube channel. It's brand new, no subscribers. If you get this, you like my message, you like this stuff, please subscribe. Leave a comment on this, however it may be. I just want to be that light in this time of darkness, because it also helps me. It helps me not go crazy, and it helps me not mess with my mental issues that we all have. It's just a positive way to stay reinforced and ground. So anyway, subscribe if you like it. Let me know. Hopefully the Mr. Clean is not too crazy on you. I added my little thing up there. That was a gift when I was a CEO. And that's the thin gray line. That was the hardest work I think I've ever done. But I've found to have a lot of good friendships from people that were actually in there. And they changed me, and hopefully I could change them. But, you know, they're normal people just like anybody else. And that's what we don't realize. We put labels on people, and we just shun away. Just like I said, the one lady didn't want to join our group. She said mental illness is a choice. Same with addiction. Whew. I get the addiction thing. It's a choice. You first pick up one time, and there it goes. But it's not, because some people are allergic to certain things and can't handle things like other people. And I'm talking purely on the alcohol level. So it's not a choice for some people. It's actually an issue. And we are human. And those people that I feel that are doing that and projecting out on someone else, they're burying something deep inside and not letting it out. So anyway, YouTube, my first video. Woohoo! I can't do the subscribe here or there or that stuff. I can barely get this shit working. So for now, subscribe somewhere, and I hope you like my stories and go from there. Have a great day.